Hello, hello, this is Atlas Leaf, also known as Doc, and we're continuing the Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In our last episode, we had transversed the deep, dark, narrow, scary well, and we now have the Lens of Truth. So, I think it's about time that we continued on our quest and headed to the Shadow Temple. I am still just kind of mesmerized by the idea of using songs to transport. It's such a novel and really thematic way. It feels just right. And I particularly love the idea of like a particular song associated with a particular place. Like, was this place where the song was written still tied to? Like many other mysteries, we have questions but no answers. And I suppose there's no beating about the bush. It's time for us to descend into the infinite darkness that shrouds even time. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. It definitely is a non-optional portion. So we can see this skull is here, but none of the others are real. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is a descent into the deep darkness. And the way forward is opened. But still unreachable, we'll need sacred feet to cross the Valley of the Dead. So curious, this bird acting as an arbiter? Even with the skulls lit, only one is real. We saw this same depiction within the well itself, but only in one room. The room with the strangely dark walls that seem to have gibdos and coffins sealed away. Oh, the soundtrack still gives me chills. And this is frightening. Emerald green eyes. The one who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Shadow Temple, here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. No map, no compass yet. We're wandering in the dark. Read it. Its gaze will paralyze you. If it bites you, tap any button to escape. Come on, bat. There we go. Ah, some arrows. Very needed. And here is the map. So let's get our first look at this location. We can already see the first floor is pretty narrow, but it descends deeper and deeper into these massive rooms. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Definitely full of ill will. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Oh! And we find again our nemesis. But this time, we have the Eye of Truth. The Dead Hand. Watch for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. You may have terrorized me when I was a child, but this time we're ready. We've got the Master Sword. Even you can't hide from the lens of truth. And with that, the nightmare is slain. And fades away as though it was never here in the first place. And here's our reward. You got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside? No traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Dead hands are such a unpleasant mystery. You don't really know much about them. But to me they feel like they're placed in these dark, hidden locations. Less as a guard and more as a prisoner. Like they are sequestered here to keep them away from the town outside. Hovering boots are also a striking dungeon item, and found so early within the temple. Just barely we can make that jump, though it's certainly an unpleasant one, heading towards this face, which we did see something just like this with the two hands and an open maw within the well. This was what was spilling water out onto the floor of the well, flooding those lower passages. Beamos, watch for its searching beam. I bet it doesn't like smoke to get in its eye. Again, we enter in these crypt-like rooms. And Navi turned green, showing us a small hint. Even in the dark places, there's some respite. Now at first, it would seem like a dead end forward. We can see things are not as they appear. And with our map that even shows us that this wall, which is physically real, is not actually real. Gibdo. Its gaze will paralyze you. If it bites you, tap any button to escape. And here's the compass. You can see the locations of many things hidden in this dungeon. And now let's get a full look at this location. This will be far more challenging than anything we've faced so far. And there, right at the bottom of Basement 4. While many of the other locations we visited some of them had basements. This, we start at the top and go ever deeper. And the Beamos is already back. These doors like vaults. Everything about these locations is unsettling, unnerving. Oh. Oh, I don't need a chicken. Like, what is the mechanical nature of this? Why is this built here? This wall, it's saying something. It says, if you want to see a ferry to the other world, come here. A ferry to the other world. Like everything in this place, there are tricks full of ill will. But truthful still. A ferry to the other world. Certainly an imposing ship. Over a river of faint mist. We can hear a skulltula close, but we can't see it from here. Our way forward is blocked. I've mentioned before that I feel like a lot of the locations in Hyrule have a long story. They've been here before us and they'll continue being here after us. We're just seeing part of their story interact with our current quest. But this location is a horror story. We have a change in stonework here. Makes me wonder if this section was newer or older compared to the one we were just at. I've noticed that the well feels like it's made of disjointed rooms that don't seem to match. We have rooms that had, like, the ceremonial bird statue, but also hallways that seem more utilitarian. Like they may have been constructed at different times. And I feel like the same is true here. Maybe an older structure's been repurposed. We can see a spider just waiting to pounce at us. Certainly fitting inhabitants. And here, just like the other room with the sights, we have these blades, moving as though they're haunted by something, some sort of ancient mechanism still pulling them for inscrutable purposes. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Every bit of this space is occupied by something unpleasant, even the empty air above us. This is the first of the large caverns we've seen. And what unpleasant space. Large empty air that still feels enclosed. We see these curious rat statues, maniacally grinning. Astolfo. Lure it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its gun. Oh! Or just watch it fall off the edge. We can see Nanabi letting us know that something's here. When in doubt, play the ocarina. And Song of Storms again brings out a fairy helper. Now we can see two routes forward. If we head this direction, after the drop, there's some silver rubies. And we do see a door on the far wall that is far more accessible than it would appear. It's interesting, like some of these platforms have just been erased from memory. And again, a different stonework. Now our first hint is that we can still hear something mechanical in this room. And there we have another ominous shape in the darkness. And one of my least favorites, the dreaded like. Just eliminate the troublesome bats. And see Nave giving us a hint that maybe something out of sight is here, but not by the lens of truth. But when in doubt, play the ocarina. A little block out of time. And here, one obvious chest and one erased from view. Bundle of arrows. Oh, can't reach that one with a backflip. $51 tokens in total. And a blue ruby, just 5 rubies. All of this with only a spider in this room? Feels like maybe there was something else here originally. I'll just leave it continuing to turn endlessly, a mechanical oddity. And here I often like to leave a waypoint. Just in case I need a way back, so I don't have to trek down that unpleasant winding hallway. Notice that the Pharaoh's Wind only goes back to the last door you visited. I think it's time that we borrowed our sacred feet. see a locked door to that direction. Let's see. Just want to check the map. Just to make sure I haven't left anything behind in this cavernous space. Oh no! Didn't mean to throw a bomb. Such an imposing space. Like, there's no pleasant reason that you'd have these contraptions. Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against a rain of blades. So many tricks in the darkness, all full of ill will. Ah, bombs are always nice. And another gold Skulltula token, 52 in total. Some more arrows. Notice that I switched to the other side to continue moving the block. Otherwise, the spikes of light land right on you. And from here we have access to the upper floor. And the key that'll let us move forward. Just confirm that we didn't leave anything behind. I think we're good to continue forward. Like the water temple, this space feels unnervingly complex at first, but we'll just take it one room at a time. One terrifying, nightmarish room at a time. I wonder, so we have the Forest Temple, Water Temple, and Fire Temple are all used to commune with the various spirits. But it's not mentioned, at least not to my knowledge, if there are shadow spirits. We know there are shadow folk, the Shaika people, the shadows of the Highlands. These devious spikes hidden right out of view. Like, why are they here? Whoop. This place feels like everything's built for a purpose. Just what could the purpose be? This room in particular has always made me think of a judge's courtroom, as though someone could stand here and give some sort of proclamation. Let's see, and I think... yes, we want to go through this door first. Ah. Giant grinning skull. And our nemesis. Keys! They didn't get me on fire this time. Now this pot has a striking similarity in size to the one we saw in Goron Village as a child, but certainly different aesthetic. But with the bomb flowers, there's only one thing to try. And here's a small key. Like the water temple, which had certain small rooms and closed off that felt like they were there for a purpose, the water temple always felt like quiet reflection, maybe some meditation. Rooms like this feel like they're here for some sort of ceremonial use, though what the ceremony could be. Certainly nothing pleasant comes to mind. The wind blowing so hard we can't even move forward. So many parts of this location feel so disjointed. But I imagine with a place so deep underground, you would probably need some sort of venting system just to keep poisonous gases from building up. Though why they had to make them terrifying, I suppose, is its own question. Even the ice switches don't behave exactly like we should. This one, instead of opening a door, guards a door. Here I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them, then they will be led to the hidden path. That is what they are saying. And just to see if we're using the lens of truth, little secrets abound. Navi again letting us know that there is help here. Even in the dark places, there's fairies waiting to help. So mention, those with sacred feet can be guided by the wind. And here is our path. Oh, wasn't quick enough. Just put those back to rest. Another blue ruby. But we can definitely see on our map that there is still a chest in this room. And here under this debris, there it is. Always excited to get some more Deku Nuts. And here we are. The ferry to the other world. Even here, waiting to surprise us, is another one of those grinning faces. Now, isn't this an impressive ship? So certainly not a river like one we've seen before. This most reminds me of mythology, where there's a river to carry souls to the underworld. Even here we have friends. Pierre, the Wandering Scarecrow, will assist us even here in this dark, dim part of the world. And I think on that happy note, I think this is where we're going to end our chapter, with a little ray of bright in the middle of all this darkness. Well, I'm glad you came along with me on this ride, and I hope to catch you in the next one, when we complete the Shadow Temple.